Yeah, hi again. Yeah, we run out a bit of video time on that first video, referenced the 25 fake Cortina. So just to finish that off, what I didn't get to say, I sort of ended on the last one, mentioning, you know, if people want to restore models, if they want to sort of make their own customs, that sort of thing. Look, you know, I've not criticised that. It's the scumbags that are making them so well to deceive and defraud people, and this is the point. And as I was saying about all these models here, I mean, if you weren't an expert in this field, if you didn't pull these apart, okay, if you're not aware of those casting differences, you're not going to know. You know, the guy, you know, he does a very, very convincing job, and it's why I've had the battles with him over the years, okay, because he's always said he'd take the Pepsi challenge, you know, oh, my models are original, blah, 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 blah. And this is what I was saying earlier, that yes, the parts are, but you've cobbled them together. So you now have seen absolutely conclusive proof of how it's done, okay. And worst of all, if you look at his eBay listings, he normally does all the rubbish. I mean, he'll take something like this sort of play-worn Cortina here, and he'll put a super fast chassis on there. Okay, so what he does, he hooks the victims in, but then he sells outside of eBay, where that isn't that eBay protection. But you've messed up, fella, because you know most people have paid by PayPal. The guy that sent me these things, all PayPal transactions, and it's all traced to you, okay? So there's a whole paperwork trail there. And forget all this 90 days returns rubbish. This is fraud, pal. This is fraud. So you are screwed. So listen, fella, do the right thing. Give him his money back. That's all I want to do. You know? Just give him his money back. That's all you've got to do. Be a man, okay? Stop hiding behind your eBay username. Be a man, okay? Take it on the chin. You've had a good run. You've conned an awful lot of people. And bear in mind, you know, you're going to get away with a lot of it, because I can't get my YouTube videos to reach every person that's bought off you, okay? So you're going to get away with quite a lot, aren't you, fella? Okay, so you've got plenty of money in your fraudulent Matchbox pot to pay these initial guys out. Okay, so just get it done. All right, be a man about it. Simple as that. The doubters and the people that first criticised when I exposed this fraudster. Okay, you know, oh, idiots, really. You know, saying that, you know, I wanted to lift my profile and I'm doing it for my own game and this sort of thing. You idiots. Listen here, guys, right? The real people, the proper people, know who I am. I've been doing this a long time. I've been buying and selling toys for over 30 years. It's as simple as that. I've collected, I've bought, and everything else. I don't need to raise my profile. I've run a successful business. You know, I've had a full-time UK registered business since 2004. I've got a fantastic customer database. All the right people come to me, not just me, but all the professional dealers. Okay, you scumbags. Okay, you know, you're telling me I'm trying to lift my profile. I don't need to. I've been there. I've done it. I've made a success of what I do, and guess what? I've made a success out of it by doing the right thing, not lying. Okay. Saying it how it is, not handling your fakery, okay, and doing the right thing. That's where I've got to, and that is why, with my first part of my collection being sold this year, has achieved world record prices, because people had complete confidence in buying the real deal. All these Mickey Mouse things, what a joke! But you've been busted now. It's as simple as that, okay. And oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic news. So listen, share as much as you can. Take care, everybody. I will be getting back to doing sort of you know, my normal sort of YouTube channel, which is what I started it for. You know, was to just share my knowledge, you know, just go through sort of the bits in my collection, get a bit of information. Getting information back, I tell you what, in the Matchbox world, every day's a school day, seriously. And you know, speaking to the likes of Julian and Vectis, we've learnt so much from one another. It's incredible, and I still find it fascinating. And just because my collection's been sold, it makes no difference to my passion in the hobby. It makes no difference to me as a professional business person. You know, I carry on, and I love finding out new things. And funny enough, it was only sort of fairly recently that we were aware of these sort of roof rivet castings and whatnot. So that's been good. So you know, talking amongst the experts and gaining this extra knowledge has been absolutely fantastic. And also just outside of the fakery market, you know, it's just I get this extra information because the guys that know me knew I was very passionate about Matchbox picture art and that, and you know, and I'm still learning things there now, you know, things I'd missed before from like years, and things that now seem obvious to me that were all staring in my face and nobody sort of noticed. So yeah, listen, let's all keep in touch. You know, if I've missed anything, whatever, that's absolutely fine. And just to end on it, which I've said in a previous video, guys, if you're not convinced by this fakery and you think I'm talking out my backside, I'm not. I keep saying it again, I'm not. I have conclusively proved that these are Mickey Mouse. And guys, you don't buy, you know, models that are potentially worth thousands of pounds for a few £100. If that model was real, you know, serious collectors would be paying high premiums for that. That Lincoln, you know, I mean, I sold mine for 13,000 because it was a real one, and this one isn't. You know, these genuine ones of these are selling for 4 figures now. You don't buy these for 200, 300, £400 unless it's fake. This one here, you know, again, I've got one of these in my collection. Mine's a real one. Came from the Matchbox artist Ron Jobson. It's got all the history, it's got all the provenance, it's got the auction catalogue with it. This Mickey Mouse thing here, I mean, a genuine one of these, you know, you're talking probably £2,000 or £3,000, you know, and this scumbag selling these for between, you know, 500, 600, £700. You don't buy this sort of thing for that sort of money. It's as simple as that. You know, the list is endless. You know, and bear in mind, this is only a sort of dozen of his models. You know, he's doing so many, you know, whether it's a wheel swap or a base swap or whatever it is. So God forbid how many sort of fakes are out there. So if we can get this shared as much as possible, then you know, it can only be a good thing. And for any of you defenders that want to sort of say, oh, this is slanderous, no, it's not. No, it isn't, because this is 100% proof. We've got paper trails from the victims back to this guy. Okay, we know what he does. Okay, these models all came from him. Okay, we have the paperwork trail, so there's no slander involved here. If I had to pull those models apart, if it was just like a sour grape thing, saying, oh, he's Mickey Mouse models, they're people moaning, groaning, right? This is not me moaning and groaning. This is me with my sort of expert knowledge showing you conclusively how it's done. So don't buy these, you know, off a nobody on the internet. Go to the proper auction houses and the proper dealers, and you know, unfortunately, it does mean paying a premium for them. Again, what I'm not saying is, look, if you want somebody to make you one of these, because look, I do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate that, you know, something like this. Look, the average person, Matchbox guy, ain't going to spend £1,000 on a model, or £500, or even £100. You think the average Matchbox guy that buys models is still like 20, 30, 40, 50 quid. And I understand that. I was there. You know, when I first started over 30 years ago, you know, I went to a toy fair with 10 quid in my pocket. I know what it's like. Okay, I was lucky enough to make a successful business and had more money in the pot to buy more expensive models. I was lucky. I appreciate people that've got, you know, a day job and everything else, and they can't invest the money into it. I get that, and I get why. You know, if somebody wants to make this or restore it themselves, and you know, that's fine. That's fine. But it's the scumbags that are making it too good and selling it on as an original model, which we've got to stop. So thanks for watching. Please share it as much as you can. Let's try and track down some more victims.